Hello and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our yoga session today. I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas, and today we are going to kickstart the day. This practice will serve to give yourself a shift in perspective and also brighten your mood and expand your energy. This will be a more active practice and we'll be working through Dolphin variations, so on our forearms, and also some wide forward folds, really opening up the legs and the hips. So let's get started, yogis. Make sure you have enough space around you to go big and wide. Extend the lines of energy from your center out in all directions in the practice today. I also always recommend having a couple blocks nearby. I definitely use my blocks in every single practice, so have them close to you so it's easy when you need a little extra support or just an adaptation to make yourself bigger, uplift your mood, extend your energy, and kickstart your day. We'll begin in a short and simple meditation. So please join me. I'm seated in Sukhasana, ankles crossed. You can also sit any way that it feels good for you. In meditation, you want to ensure that you're comfortable so that you can start to settle your mind. If the body is in discomfort, it's really hard to calm the mind. So let yourself be comfortable, at ease, extended, and start to turn your attention inward. So yogis, please ground your palms to your thighs. Sit up nice and tall, lift your heart away from your hips, and close your eyes when you're ready. One tool to kickstart your day is to start with a few moments of stillness and space in meditation. Meditation in its simplest form is turning your attention inward, being quiet so that you can start to listen to the feedback from your body and from a higher source, whatever that is, of your own understanding. With your attention within your vessel, within your body, now pull your awareness to your center line, the structure of your spine, and the main nadi in yoga. Nadis are the conduits for subtle energy, prana, life force energy. And Sushumna nadi, the central channel, runs the length of the spine from root to crown. Notice the quality of your energy as we begin our practice this morning. Now draw your awareness to the center of your chest, your heart space, and bring your hands to join in union at your heart as well, Anjali Mudra. From here, now set your intention for your practice today. What energy can you create and expand through your practice that'll help you kickstart your day, that'll brighten your mood, and expand the energy that you want to feel within your body and within every interaction, every action, every communication that you have today. Set your intention to be, generate, and expand this energy within your practice. And together, let's take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your mind to the wisdom within your whole body. Surrender your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. All right, yogis, Let's begin. We'll get moving. We'll start off in child's pose. So go ahead and slide your props off to the side of your mat. Make your way towards the back of your mat. Separate your knees nice and wide as you touch your big toes together. Take a moment here to lift your ribs away from your hips, and then bow your torso forward, crawl your arms forward as well, until you rest your forehead on the earth. Resting your third eye, the center of your forehead, on the mat is a way to let go of any thoughts that have been pulling at your attention. Release them to the neutral ground of Mother Earth. When you free up your mental space, you have more space to energize and put in what you know will be useful for you and for everyone else in your life. So let this moment on your mat be an opportunity to surrender what's not working for you right now and start to invite in more of your intention. Invite it in on every breath. Let that be your fuel to energize. And if you haven't already, begin to generate your Ujjayi breath. So breathe in and out of your nose as you constrict your whisper muscles at the back of your throat. On your next inhale, rise on up to a tabletop variation. So walk your knees in slightly. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. For thread the needle, ground through your left hand. Inhale, sweep your right arm high. Then exhale, lace your right arm underneath your left armpit. Crawl your left fingertips forward. Swing your hips over to the right and breathe here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. And then notice any adjustments that feel good or that your body's calling for. When you're listening to the sensations from your body and listening to the rhythm of your breath, then you have information to adapt and make your practice your own. Make it be in alignment with your intention. All right, yogis, slide your left hand back, get grounded, tune into your core. Inhale, open up your right arm. Exhale, both hands down. We'll switch sides. I'll move my props out of the way. Inhale your left arm up and open. Big line of energy from the ground to the sky. Exhale, lace under, thread the needle. Once you have your initial shape, then adapt. Walk your right fingers forward. Squeeze your shoulders together on your back. Sweep your hips to the left. Notice as you make these little adjustments within your posture, what do you feel and where do you feel it? Sensation is your body's language. So notice what movements, what motions create a feedback from your body and respond with your movements and your breath. All right, slide your right hand back. Inhale, open up your left arm to the sky. Exhale, both hands down to the ground. Now walk your hands forward about 6 inches. Ensure that your index fingers are facing straight forward or slightly out. You want to have space to broaden the line of energy across your heart. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, scoop your heart forward. So this is a cow variation. Tip your tail high. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back and look up. Keep this shape. Now hover your knees up off the earth. Feel yourself as buoyant. On your next exhale, press more into your hands. Work your ribs towards your thighs. Pause. Inhale here. Now exhale, drive your heels towards the ground. Drop your head. Downward facing dog. Notice, did it feel better to have a slight bend in your knees? For me, it usually does when I start my practice. My hamstrings can be pretty tight these days. So a slight bend in the knees is like a release valve for your hamstrings. Notice if you can extend your tail higher to the sky. All right, yogis, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. So we're looking to expand lines of energy in this practice. From your right wrist through your right toes, get longer. On your exhale, draw your knee into your nose. Step to your right thumb. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneya, low lunge. With both arms to the sky. Squeeze your inner thighs together, both arms up. Turn your pinkies slightly in. This will help expand the line of energy across your upper back. Take one more big breath in, stretch higher. Exhale, touch the earth to the inside of your right foot. Scooch your right foot more towards the outer right edge of your mat. Keep your right big toe grounded. Inhale, twist, right arm up. Depress your shoulders down your back, let your heart lead the way. Option here to reach back behind you. Continue to let your heart lead. You can stop here or bend your knee, take a quad stretch. Notice if it feels good to pull in or kick out. Just let this part of your practice be a way to wake up and help kickstart your day. So go where it feels good. All right, gracefully release your back foot. Big circle with your right arm up and around until you touch the mat. Now pop your left knee up, swivel all 10 toes to the left for a wide straddle fold. You want to align the knife edges of your feet so your toes are slightly turned in. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend your heart away from your hips. Now exhale, bow. Never forcing anything here. This is our first hamstring opener, so it might even feel good to bend your knees. Don't worry about what it looks like. Go for how it feels. Lift your shoulder blades away from your ears and let your head drop. A couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, come into a halfway lift. Spin your right toes forward. Sweep both hands to the top of the mat. Pop your left heel up. Step into a high plank pose. So high plank, your whole body's working together. Slide your tailbone down, zip up your low belly. Look forward slightly, press to your toes. Option to drop your knees always, or lower all the way down today. Untuck your toes, seal the tops of your feet onto the mat. Pull your hands back so your hands are underneath your elbows. With your hips and feet rooting, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. 2 more low cobras with breath. Inhale, you rise. And exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, like a wave. Exhale, surrender. Press into your hands. Shift your hips back to your heels. If this feels good, you can stay and linger in child's pose. And know that this pose is always available if you ever need a break or reconnect with your breath anytime throughout the practice. When you're ready, yogis, downward facing dog. All right, notice the difference between your 2 sides. How's your body responding to your skillful actions? With your next inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high, get long. On your exhale, draw your knee to your nose, step to your left thumb, lower your back knee down. With your inhale, you rise. Sweep your arms out wide like rays of the sun. So when you go big with your arms, imagine that you're clearing your energy field, sweeping away anything that you no longer need, that's maybe residual from the first part of the week. Open up your space to be clear, light, uplifted, whatever's calling you. On your next exhale, touch down to the inside of your left foot. Toe heel your foot more towards the left edge of your mat, both hands to the inside. Inhale, now left arm to the sky. Slide your shoulder blades away from your ears. Reach back behind you. Quad stretch if you did on the other side. Again, you can back your hips up, meet your heel, or plunge your hips forward. Yeah, do what feels good. Gently release your back foot. Sweep your top arm up and around. Get grounded. Lift your right knee. We'll swivel for a wide straddle forward fold. I'll turn to face y'all. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. This time, go a little deeper and try another arm variation. You can catch your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pop your elbows out to the side. Drop your head. Pull yourself a little deeper. Again, we're never forcing here. Force takes so much energy. So you want to find that right balance of effort and ease. Nice work. Halfway lift. Spin your left toes forward. Sweep your hands to the top of the mat. We'll move through the vinyasa, 1 breath, 1 movement. Step back. Take an inhale here. Reach your chest forward. Press to your toes. With your exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, look forward. Bend your knees a lot. Exhale, step or hop, feet to your hands. Try separating your feet to hip distance today. A wider base is generally more supportive and generally works better for the shape of women's pelvis. Men, if it feels more sturdy to step your feet together, always do that. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet, sweep your arms out wide, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Yes, yogis. Okay, set your gaze at your fingertips or close your eyes. Take a moment to tune in and remember your intention for your practice today. Dedicate each breath and each shape to being an opportunity to invite and embody this energy. Expand it through your practice. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. See past the horizon line. Release your hands by your sides, palms face forward. Sun Salutation A. Inhale, sweep your arms out wide. Exhale, unite your palms, trace to your center line, forward fold. We move one breath, one movement. Slide your palms to your shins, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back. On your exhale, lower halfway or all the way. You choose. Inhale, lift your chest, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Notice I'm sliding through a child's pose variation and then into downward facing dog. Make your vinyasas your own. Let the way you move be of service to expanding your energy and brightening your mood. One more Sun A. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Exhale, fully get empty. Tune into your core. Then make your way to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Reach all the way up. And exhale, come home to your heart center. Set your gaze at the union of your fingertips and take one grounding breath. Notice your energy now. At the base of your exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, circle up and around. Exhale, forward fold like a waterfall. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. On your exhale, you lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Let your heart lead. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes. Hear and feel your breath in down dog, yogis. And notice the temperature on your skin after just a few rounds of sun salutations and warm-ups. Now, stay with me. Shift forward in a high plank pose, high push-up pose. Slide your tailbone down, zip up your low belly. Work your heels away from you as you stretch your heart forward. Keep all of this integration. And now lower down to your forearms. Forearm plank. Good. Elbows right underneath your shoulders. Keep your core locked up and in. Now, left hand down, right hand down. Come back to high plank. We'll do that again. Right forearm down, left forearm down. Then right hand, left hand. One more time on your own. Yes, nice work. Come back to your forearms. We're working the core. Notice the temperature on your skin now. With your feet separated at hip distance, swivel your heels to the right. Zip up your low belly. Come back to center. Swivel your heels to left. One more time. Center, right, center, left. Come back to center. This time, walk your feet in so you're in a forearm plank down dog variation. This is known as Dolphin. Tip your tail high. Know that you can bend your knees as much as it feels good. Look towards your thumbs. Then do the opposite. Drop your head. Lower down to your knees. Child's pose, legs together, hands back by your feet. Forehead to the earth. Hear and feel your breath. And tune in to the sensations in your upper back, your arms, across your chest. Notice what you feel. Keeping your eyes closed, rise up to a seat. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Remember your intention. Let's continue to kickstart the day together, yogis. Hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in and open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. All right, downward facing dog. We'll build a flow together. Your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, step to your right thumb, lower your back knee down. We've been here before. Big arm circle, Anjaneya. Listen carefully. On your exhale, retouch your hands to the earth. Shift your hips back. Stack your hips over your left knee. Flex your right toes. Inhale, scoop your heart forward. Exhale, bow over your right shin. It may feel good to sway your hips side to side. Notice any movements or motions that help you to just get into your body and release any stuckness or stagnation within your tissues. All right, yogis, next inhale, shift forward, reground through your right big toe mound, pop your left knee up. Inhale, right arm high, dragonfly twist. With your exhale, touch your right hand down to the outside of your right foot. This is a great place to use a block here. Spin your left heel down, left hand to your left hip. Extended side angle variation. So we're grounding on this first exhale. Inhale, big circle with your arm. Reach your top arm up and open. Nice work. Now, catch your hip again, left hand to your hip. Press down through both feet. Squeeze your heels towards one another. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Yes. On your exhale, open up to a wide T. So long lines of energy from your feet to your core, from your heart out through your fingertips. Take a big breath in, get bigger. Exhale, bind at your back. So interlace all 10 fingers. Roll your shoulders up and back. Straighten your arms to your degree. Take an inhale, look up, open up. Exhale, pour forward. Wide straddle forward fold with an arm bind. You can use a strap as a connector if that's too much for you, or you can even keep your hands on your hips. Continue to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Everyone, rock more weight towards your toes. Notice the impact on your hamstrings. Nice work. Release the bind or keep it. Hands to hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Vira 2, open to the top of your mat. Big breath in, maybe a reverse warrior. Exhale, Vinyasa Flow, high to low push-up. Inhale, your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a few breaths here and notice the difference between your two sides. Let's build on the left. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, step forward to your low lunge. Inhale, we rise, arms wide like the sun. Exhale, Ardha Pincha. Frame your front foot. Then slide your hips back over your right leg. Flex your left toes. Scoop your heart forward. Get as long as you can through your spine. Then exhale, bow. Doesn't matter how deep you go, but you want to maintain the length and the openness through your whole spine to harness your energy. On your exhale, shift forward, ground through your left big toe, pop your right knee up, inhale, twist. Yeah, let your heart lead. As you exhale, reground your left fingertips. Again, great place for a block here. Spin your right heel down, right hand to your hip. I'm going to turn to face y'all. Extended side angle, Parshva Konasana. Okay. With your feet grounded, squeeze in, hug into your center line. Inhale, circle your up arm around. Yes. Press down through your feet. Recatch your right hip. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Then exhale, open up to a wide T. Turn your toes in slightly. So we want to hug in, lift up through your spine, take up your space. This time, either catch your bind at your back or reverse namaskar, reverse prayer. So big opening across your heart. Exhale, pour forward and bow. Drop your head. Now notice if you're hanging back on your heels, I find myself hanging back on my heels today, and you want to come into more of a hamstring stretch, release your fingertips to the earth, tip your weight slightly forward, exhale, bow again. Sometimes it's not our bodies. Most of the time it's our minds, fear or stress or worry that holds us back. So notice what those persistent thoughts are as you explore and play on your yoga mat. It'll give you some insight of how to approach things off your mat. Inhale, rise back up, wide. Yes. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, we flow. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Then inhale, high plank pose, yogis. On your exhale, we'll come back to forearm plank again, both forearms down to the ground. Now you can touch your thumbs together. You can keep your hands wide. If you want to try it out, you can even use one of your blocks as the distance for your thumbs. So this tactile resistance can be helpful in creating placement that is aligning your bones. All right, now walk your feet closer towards your elbows. Gaze is up, look to your block or your thumbs. Right leg high, one-legged dolphin. Lower your right foot down, left leg high. If you have forearm hops in your practice, feel free to go there, or Pincha Mayurasana, go there. Switch one more time. Come down, sit on your heels, one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Take a moment to tune in. Notice the depth of your breath now. As you expand your breath, you expand the amount of life force energy, prana that you're receiving, that you get to use throughout your day. So take another big breath in, and open mouth exhale. Blink your eyes open. All right, yogis, go ahead and drop one hip to the earth. Come to lay down on your back. We'll take a couple of supine stretches. Pull your right knee in towards your right armpit. Grab the knife edge of your right foot. Hug your thigh down towards the ground as you kick your heel up. Breathe into the opposition. And then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Thread the needle. Just a couple of breaths here. Keep both feet flexed. And release your arms, slide your thighs together, easy twist. Couple breaths and a final rinse of the spine. These three poses are a mini sequence that I recommend to a lot of my private clients that they do in bed. It's an easy way to bring energy down into your hips. All right, left side, come back to center. Pull your left knee towards your left armpit. Catch the knife edge of your foot. Draw your leg down. So it's a hamstring stretch, also a hip opener. And then cross, thread the needle, keep all 10 toes flexed. Pull both legs towards you. If you're really bendy, you can press your left elbow into your left thigh. Work your left leg away from you. All right, then release your arms. Take the twist, legs to the right, gaze to the left. And come back to center, Shavasana. We made it. If you would rather take a seated meditation than a traditional Shavasana, feel free to join me there. So I'll be in my seat, hands grounded to the thighs, lift your heart up high, close your eyes. After a vigorous practice, give yourself the space to do nothing. And simply watch and allow the benefits from your yoga practice, from your breathing practice, from your practice of uniting your body and your mind. Let the benefits settle in and become who you are. If you're in a traditional Shavasana and you'd like to end together, please rise up to a seat or stay if it feels good. Together, let's unite our hands at heart center. Take a moment to acknowledge your body for showing up so willingly. Acknowledge yourself for creating the space in your life to be in a practice that nourishes your body and mind connection. And honor yourself for kickstarting your day with your yoga practice. Let's take a deep breath in all together. Open mouth, exhale. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. I'm Leah Cullis, and I hope to see you again very soon. Please join us for more yoga and meditation at roundglass.com. Be well, yogis.